Just want to start by saying thank you to all the sellers. I'm not really going to go into saying too much. I really don't even know what I'm going to say. We're just going to open up some cards starting this one. These obviously are going to go into some decks that I'm building. All right, what do we have here? Jabba's Sailing Barge. This looks like it's in pretty good shape. Really good for Premier through Special Edition. You could throw Dan's Born on here, or Woof, and it's a pretty nice vessel, especially with Jabba aboard. Going down the line here. All right, whenever I see anything that has to do with Boba Fett, I grab it. And it also came with Bosk rig here. You know, obviously this isn't the best version of Bosk. Bosk and Bus is a very popular card. Bosk with his permanent weapon is pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's a weapon that can fire twice or capture something. Alright, so this was a card that I remember I always wanted. A couple friends of mine had Trooper Davin Felth, and I always thought it was a cool card because I think this was one of the first unique troopers. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Here we go. Now that I own this is even better. I have officially completed a Cloud City set. Very, very happy and excited that I got this, and this card looks like it's in very good condition as well. Next up here, always appreciate the good packaging. This is going to go into any deck really that I have a Jedi. This adds 3 to their power and adds to a Force Drain. High Destiny number. This is just a solid card for any deck. And here we go, next up. Here we go. Here's another solid card. This is KFC. You ready for a laugh? Let's see how we pronounce this. Calfalal Syndros, maybe, I don't know. Really glad that I acquired this card. I only have one other version, and it's in a really good mint condition, part of my Premier Black Border set. Speaking of Bosk and Busk, we have a Bosk and Bus. Yeah, that deploy cost 8. I mean, that's as much as a Star Destroyer, man. Down the line here. Speaking of Star Destroyers, we have Avenger. As I mentioned in some previous videos, I only found half of the Star Wars cards collections that me and my brother had when we were growing up. At one point I did have an Avenger. I don't anymore, but I do again. Alright, this one is a thick one. If Archer was here, he would say phrasing. Does anybody watch Archer? Really funny show. I find it funny. It's something that me and my girlfriend really enjoy. Packed pretty solid. We got our Tansa 4. Watch out for that Death Star. Gotta watch out for that Death Star. Alright, I do remember these ones here. So we have Onyx 1, which is definitely going to be nice to have. I decided to pick up a DS61-4. This is, you know, let's just say the more affordable version of Emperor Palpatine for an Agents of the Black Sun deck. Actually, I don't even know if Agents of the Black Sun is playable anymore. There has been so much stuff that has been eroded. Let's call it a challenge that a new and a returning player has to catch up on, is what cards are eroded, which cards can't you play, all these sorts of things, because not only do you have to learn all the virtual cards, but you have to learn new rules, you have to learn a lot to really catch up to the game. And you know, that's why I like playing Decipher era format for at least the time being, until I've acquired enough information to really feel like I'm going to enjoy myself playing in the open format. Because, you know, like I said, and I've noticed this a couple times while online and playing again, for new and returning players, it is very discouraging when you want to jump into the game, and yeah, you maybe pick the open format because you want to enjoy all the incredible work that the Players Committee has done, but then you have some experienced 20-year veteran that just comes in and smashes you up in 2 or 3 turns, and you're like, well, this wasn't fun at all. Oh wow, this is definitely packed pretty good. Definitely gonna have to use the lightsaber here. This has happened to me a couple times where the entire envelope is just wrapped in tape. If the seller did this, you know, hats off to them, but if this is something the post office does, whether to make the filing process easier, that'd be interesting to know, because I'm curious. I've had a couple cards come out like this, and I wonder if this delays the shipping of a card or what. Red 5. So this is definitely going to be going into one version of my Premier through Hot deck. Card looks like it's in great shape. Alright, so this looks like it's probably really important. I'm sure it really is important. I remember this guy. This cat here, he always sends some pretty cool stuff. We'll just call him DC for now because I don't want to give away his name without his permission. This is the second time I ordered from this cat, and he always ships the cards so well, and he gives you what I like to call bonus cards. I really recommend DC this cat, and if he responds to this video and he says, hey, yeah, share my name out there, then I definitely will. But let's see, what again did I order from him? Ah, there he is. And I picked up this card just in case I ever want to play a premiere through Dagobah format, because this is the only Boba Fett that is allowed in that format. But anyways, I gotta wrap up this video. My battery light is blinking. I just want to thank everybody for always checking out the channel. Thank you so much to all the sellers, and as always, may the Force be with you.